Sevilla to host Barcelona at the Ramón Sánchez Pizjuán on Sunday morning. Sevilla is currently sitting in ninth place in the table, chasing their second straight win after beating Rayo Vallecano 1-0. That was an important victory for them. They also pushed Villarreal all the way to the edge in a hard-fought 2-1 defeat. But now Barcelona comes to town. A wounded lion. After getting humbled by PSG in the Champions League, Barcelona arrives with revenge in their mind, in their eyes, with the league's best attack and the league's best defense, and the number one spot in La Liga on the line. This is going to be Barcelona looking for a statement win at the Sanchez Pizjuán. Before I get to my strengths and weaknesses, hi everybody, welcome to Barça Volume. Welcome to another preview between Sevilla and Barcelona. It's a game that will be incredible after Sevilla is picking up great form in La Liga and Barcelona just got to the top of La Liga. They're gonna want to defend their number one spot as well. But before I give you my prediction, before I give you my lineups, before I give you my strengths and weaknesses, guys, please do me a huge favor. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, activate the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos from us. And as always, give me your official prediction down in the comments. So guys, let's get into my strengths and weaknesses right away. Barcelona, this is a team that can win in multiple ways. They are elite at finishing scoring chances, as we said before. Dangerous on set pieces, lethal down the wings with Lamine Yamal, with Rashford, Rafinha. They're good at stretching that pitch. They create a lot of through balls with Pedri, with Olmo, the long shots as well. They have the mentality to come back from losing positions. This is very important. In the last two games in La Liga, Barcelona has started the game 0-1 and was able to finish up both games against Oviedo and against Real Sociedad. So this is something that championship teams really need to have. And defensively, they're very organized. Look, they protect leads, they win aerial duels on the defensive end, and they defend set pieces well this season as well. The only cracks they have is sometimes they're careless with the offside trap. They're not able to do it as good as they did it last season. It's probably teams probably figuring that out, and they let opponents create way too many chances than they probably should. And this is where Sevilla comes in. Their bread and butter is counter-attack football. They thrive on chaos, creating long shots, battling through the air, and stealing possessions to break quickly. Okay, mentality like Barcelona. They can rally from losing positions this season. They have been losing a couple of games. They were able to come back in all of them, and they have been incredible when it comes to that. So they are tough they are very tough to break down, by the way. And when they get the lead, they're very good at protecting it. Remember, I said the same thing about Real Sociedad, and what happened? We started losing this game, and it was not easy. We needed every ounce of Lamine Yamal coming in the second half to be able to bail us out. That's going to be important in this game as well. We cannot allow Sevilla to start this game from ahead. But you know the problem for Sevilla, though, they are very weak at defending counter attacks themselves. They are vulnerable on set pieces. They struggle up against the skillful players like Barcelona, and against Barcelona's wingers and midfield and creativity. That is going to be, in my opinion, a nightmare matchup for Sevilla for what they don't do very well. So this is going to be a clash of styles. Sevilla wants the game to be chaotic, fast in transitions, counters, duels in the air. Barcelona, on the other hand, they want to control possession, short passing, and create a wave after wave after wave of chances. And here's the biased truth, okay? Control almost always beats chaos. Sevilla weaknesses line up perfectly with Barcelona's strengths. They can't defend skillful players like Lamine Yamal and Marcus Rashford, Lewandowski, etc. Good luck with defending Lamine Yamal in this game. They struggle on set pieces. Lewandowski, Araujo will be licking their chops as well. They're exposing counters. Flick's pressing system will push all that Sevilla will not be able to handle in my opinion. So, guys, before I give you my prediction, I want to go over this lineup. I want to go over a few things that I think that are very, very interesting. First of all, let's take a look. Okay, Barcelona is going to be at 2:15 p.m. Very, very early game. For me, it's going to be, I think it's at 7 or something like that. I think it's at 7 a.m. or so. So for right now, let's look at the table, right? Let's look at the table. Barcelona is currently sitting at first with the best defense and best offense. Sevilla is currently ninth. They're actually very good this year. I'm very surprised. They've only lost one game out of the last 5. That's actually pretty good, to be honest. They have 10 points. They have a plus 1 point differential. They're pretty break even. So let's take a look about the head-to-heads, right? Barcelona was able to win 31. Sevilla's only won 4 wins and 7 draws. So let's take a look at the last 4 games, okay? The last game they played in February this year, Barcelona beat Sevilla at the Sánchez Pizjuán. Last time we played was there at the Sánchez Pizjuán. We beat them 4-1, I'm sorry. And then after that, in October, we played it. We beat them 5-1. But this was a bad Sevilla. Remember, they almost got relegated last year. And this year, it's a totally different Sevilla that we're seeing. Before that, in 2024, we beat them at the Sánchez Pizjuán. So we have beat them the last 2 times at the Sánchez Pizjuán, 2-1 and 4-1. And we actually beat them at home 1-0 as well. So it's signs of hope. Barcelona should very, very much win this game. Let's take a look at the prediction by Play Football Predict. Says 73% chance for Barcelona to win this game, 13% chance for Sevilla to win this game, and only a 14% chance that it will be a draw. So, guys, let's get into the player lineups. It looks like, let me go over Sevilla's, because sometimes after I do Barcelona's, I forget. Sevilla is going to be Balchodimos, and they're going to be a back 3 lineup, kind of like what Xavi likes to do. Xavi Alonso, Azpilicueta, who is a very, very good defender, Cardoso, Marcao. In the midfield, they're going to have Suazo, Mendy, Agume, Carmona. So remember, Alexis Sanchez plays for Sevilla. If you didn't know this, he came this year to play for Sevilla. Alexis Sanchez will be looking to be a former Barcelona player, will be looking to score up against Barca in this game. They have Romero and they have Vargas as well. Romero this season has 2 goals already. I think Sevilla's team is actually very, very good, better than people think. So let's take a look before I go over Barcelona's lineup. Let's take a look at the injury report. Okay, so Barcelona, right? Barcelona has Adhan. He's going to be out. Niaksu, he's going to be out for this game as well. And doubtful, they have Joan Jordan and Alfonso Gonzalez. They don't have a lot of injuries, and the one players that are injured are going to be back soon. So for Barcelona, we have Rafinha, of course, is going to be out to mid-October. Gavi until January. Fermin Lopez, late October, coming back. Marc-Andre ter Stegen, mid-October. So Andre ter Stegen, he's almost back. That's interesting. Joan Garcia is going to be back in early November. So this is going to be interesting. I wonder what Barcelona is going to do with this registration issue. And then Eric Garcia is doubtful for this game. It's crazy. I didn't even know that he was injured before I started making this video. So I'm hoping that he can play, and but if he has something, maybe he should just take a day off, because he played incredible against PSG. So that gives us this lineup, and it's going to be Chesney on goal, Koundé, Eric Garcia, Cubarsí, Martin. I don't think we have any doubt. I want to see Araujo in this game. I do want to give Eric Garcia rest, especially if he has a nagging injury or something. Give him some rest. Play Araujo. We should be able to win this game with Araujo and Cubarsí and Gerard Martin. Now in the midfield, Frankie de Jong and Pedri Gonzalez. So this is where I have a little bit of a doubt. I want to give the day off to Pedri in the first half. I really do, but I don't know. Maybe Hansi Flick will start him and will try to get him off in the second half as soon as possible, maybe even at halftime. Frankie de Jong I think he can start this game, although we need to manage him a little bit as well. Dani Olmo has to play this game. It's not because she should. It's just like we don't have anybody else, and he's the one player that we need to recuperate, for lack of a better word. We need to get him back to what he was last season, and I'm hoping for Dani Olmo to finally break through and start playing well, because he has been playing horrible up to this point, but I do want him to start. Obviously Lamine Yamal on the right and Marcus Rashford on the left, and I want to see in this game, instead of Ferran, I want to see Lewandowski back in the lineup, especially in the first half. And I want to see Ferran Torres more in the second half, depending on what the game is asking or what the score is at halftime. I want to see maybe Ferran Torres in the second half instead. But guys, let me know in the comments if you agree or disagree with my thoughts on this lineup. So now, let me get to my official prediction for this game. Barcelona wins 3-1, and here's why. Sevilla is going to have their moments, probably through counter or a set piece here or a set piece there, but they don't have enough firepower to go blow for Barcelona. And I think you need that to beat us. Unless you get an early goal or something and you can just defend, it's going to be really difficult for any team to beat Barcelona in La Liga this year. Barcelona's depth and quality and ability to create chances in just so many different ways is just too much. And after that PSG loss, this is a pride game now for Barca. Expect urgency, focus, intensity, clinical finishing. This is Barcelona's only chance now. They cannot drop any points after now being able to win against PSG at home. So Barcelona's attack, I believe, will overwhelm Sevilla's defense. And they haven't lost a game except for the one at Villarreal. This 2025 in La Liga, they have not lost any games. So I think Barcelona's entire backline will control all the chaos that Sevilla wants to create against Barca. And honestly, the league leaders, I think, walk through the Sánchez Pizjuán with a statement win. Barcelona 3, Sevilla 1. Let me know down in the comments what is your official prediction for this match. And guys, remember, after the game, after the final whistle, I will be, as always, with a post-game show here ready for you guys. And I hope I am going to be wearing my victory shades after the game. So guys, I'll catch you guys on the next video.